Hello everyone, and welcome to another episode of Crafty Beer Reviews. Today I will be reviewing Stone 10th Anniversary IPA. This is a part of their 20th Anniversary Encore Series, and at time of recording, this is just under a month old, so still really fresh. And for the hops this time, they are using Summit, Chinook, Crystal, and Simcoe, so I am really looking forward to this one. Originally came out back in 2006, so I never got to try this one, and that's too bad because I heard a lot of good things for a very long time, but it's finally back. So yeah, without further ado, let's go ahead and check out the aroma. Oh man, wow, lots of big kind of citrus and tropical fruit notes right up front. Yeah, definitely getting mango, pineapple, peach, kind of like a sweet orange. Definitely getting some of that classic West Coast Stone type of double IPA smell in there for sure. A little bit of a resiny note, definitely some dankness, definitely pine. Yeah, strong West Coast pine. A little bit of some sweet malts, maybe a hint of caramel, definitely some sweet breadiness going on. I even detect a very subtle amount of alcohol kind of on the nose too. But yeah, this one smells a lot juicier. It smells a lot more kind of tropical and bright, kind of citrus right up front. Smells pretty good. Let's go ahead, take our first sip. Oh yeah, yeah, right up front. It's actually very juicy. Lots of mango, lots of peach. Definitely a nice kind of sweet, juicy pineapple note. Tangerine, kind of sweet orange peel. Grapefruit, almost like a candied kind of grapefruit for sure. Definitely getting that earthy dankness, some pine, some resin. A little bit of a floral, kind of grassy hop component in there as well. And I'm also definitely picking up on the malt. A little bit more so than in most of their double IPAs and regular IPAs. Then some definite kind of like sweet caramel, sweet breadiness, maybe even a hint of like light toffee in there too, which is a little surprising. I mean, don't get me wrong, it's very bitter, it's very, it's like aggressively hoppy a la, typical Stone, but at the same time, there's definitely a little bit more of a malty balance than is typical for them. Yeah, like a toasted breadiness, but then some sweetness, definitely some caramel. Also get a little bit of alcohol warmth in this one, which again is kind of surprising considering it's Stone. They usually do a great job of just really masking the alcohol, and in this one it's kind of present. Like I said, I got a little bit in the nose, I can definitely taste a little bit of alcohol, and there's a definite warmth right in the chest. It's not boozy, but at the same time, you can definitely tell this is 10%. It's not really hiding the alcohol as well as I think most of the other Stone beers do. This one's actually full-bodied, has a really nice kind of creamy mouthfeel to it. And again, it's definitely bitter, it's definitely dry on the finish, but at the same time, that bigger malt component definitely balances out a little bit more, and it makes for something that, even though you can tell it's really bitter, it doesn't feel quite as bitter as it normally would, especially coming from Stone, just because, again, of that bigger malt bill. But this one's really juicy. I like how big the like bright citrus and the juicy like tropical kind of mango, peach, pineapple, tangerine, grapefruit. Really, really balanced with a big kind of West Coast pine, the dankness, that earthy kind of thing going on, the piney resinous notes as well, and then a little bit of that floral thing too. Yeah, it's a really good beer. I'm really enjoying it. The only things that I would say are, again, the alcohol is pretty noticeable for Stone. Again, not boozy, just noticeable, which not a huge deterrent, but, when I drink beer, I really like to have it feel, as little as alcohol as possible, so that's one slight negative for me. The other thing, too, is I feel like the malt bill was a little bit too sweet for my personal preference. That being said, and of course it sounds like I'm complaining a lot, this beer is awesome. Big, juicy. I mean, this is almost like an OG kind of like juicy double IPA. And then you've got more of the classic West Coast thing going on. It's a really, really great beer. If you guys have had this one, you're going to have to let me know down below. And if you've had the first one, like when it actually came out in 2006, and you've also had the re-release, I'd love to hear if you guys think that it actually tastes exactly the same. Because who knows, it's been a long time since they've rebrewed this one, and I never had it originally, so I don't know how to compare it. In terms of rating, guys, I'm going with a 9.1 out of 10. I think it's a great beer, really, really tasty stuff, and yeah, just an awesome beer from Stone. Alrighty guys, that does for this beer review. Please remember to rate, comment, and subscribe. Hit that like button for me, and remember, I hope whatever you're doing involves good craft beer. See ya.